Today's lesson is translation practice. Hi, everybody. I'm Roger.
And I'm Hanny.
And welcome to our translation practice unit for the month of December. And as you know, Christmas is in December and it's just coming up in about a week or so. So Christmas, of course, is a time of great celebration. But then after Christmas, we have New Year's Eve, and then we welcome in the new year. So that is one of the topics we're going to be discussing in today's lesson about translation practice. We are talking about making a New Year's resolution, but first we're going to be talking about bringing your own plastic bags to be more environmentally friendly.
好，那我们这个月的翻译写作呢，会有2个主题。第一个主题是跟环保生活有关，那第二个主题非常的应景，也就是12月接下来就要迎接1月，会跟新年有关，我们要许下新年新希望嘛。那这个主题就会是跟新年决心相关。那我们现在就准备来看看我们第一个主题要翻译的2个句子。好，那么第一个部分是关于环保生活。那第一个翻译句子是：随着环保意识的增强，越来越多人自备购物袋，以减少塑胶垃圾。好，这个句子它的主词是越来越多人，动词是自备。那么这个句子因为描述正在发生的现象，所以时态用现在进行式表达。好，那补充一下，环保意识我们可以用 environmental awareness 去表达。那我们接着要请 Roger 老师帮我们讲解第一个重点。
Okay, here's the first point. Point A, more people. So here it says, as environmental awareness grows, more people are bringing their own plastic bags. You could also say more and more people, a growing number of people, an increasing number of people, etc., etc. That's because people are aware of environmental issues. So environmental awareness is growing, and as a result of that, or because this is happening, more and more people will bring their own shopping bags to be more environmentally friendly. And here, more people, of course, means you have a larger amount of something. If you have a lesser amount or a smaller amount of people, then you say fewer people, not less people, although you hear people say less people all the time because, well, it's very common, although fewer is actually grammatically correct.
好，那我们第一个要翻译的重点是越来越多人。那你可以用 more people, more and more people。那这个 more 加名词，或者是用 more and more 加名词，都是可以表达在数量或程度上是越来越多的什么什么。那像刚刚 Roger 老师有提到 fewer people， 那就是可以表达越来越少的人这样。好，那么再来我们还可以用到 a number of。它本来可以表达几个一些，那后面接了复数可数名词，那这边我们在 number 前面加上 growing 或者是 increasing 等等的形容词，就可以去修饰它的数量逐渐增加。那补充一下 a number of 是修饰可数名词的量，如果是用来修饰不可数名词的量，像什么时间啊、金钱、水等等，通常就会用 an amount of。那我们同样可以在 amount 前面加上 growing 或是 increasing 等等形容词去修饰它的数量逐渐增加，所以像 an increasing amount of time 就是越来越多、越来越长的时间 ，a growing amount of attention 可以表达越来越多的关注。好，那我们接着来看下一个重点。
And here's point B. Again, remember we have environmental awareness growing, so people will bring their own shopping bags to be more environmentally friendly. So here in point B, it's bring your own shopping bag. Your own is your own thing. The one that you own is not the one that they give you in the store. So you're going to bring your own shopping bag to be more environmentally friendly. I always bring my own shopping bags myself, although I don't think I'm necessarily doing so to be environmentally friendly. It's just very convenient to have a bag or two on hand if I need to carry something. And yes, indeed, you can bring your own things in a lot of different situations. For example, some people don't like to use the disposable chopsticks in restaurants, so they might bring their own chopsticks.
好，那我们来看第二个重点是自备购物袋。那这边我们可以用 bring their own shopping bags 来翻译。那因为自备的其实就是自己携带嘛，就是我们要带自己的购物袋，所以这边我们才用到 bring one's own 加上名词来表达自备什么什么东西。那购物袋呢，我们就把它翻译成 shopping bag 就可以了。好，那我们来看下一个重点。
And here's point C, to reduce plastic waste. So to reduce just means to reduce the number or to make the number smaller. And of course, we all know that there's a lot of plastic garbage, a lot of plastic waste out there, plastic bottles, plastic bags, plastic straws, etc., etc. Those things, once they're used, are considered plastic waste. And we want to reduce the amount of plastic waste that we produce. We just don't want to produce so much of that plastic waste because it gets into the ocean and fish eat it, and we eat the fish, and we're all in big trouble.
没错。好，那我们来看下一个重点是表达以减少塑胶垃圾。减少呢，就可以用到 reduce 这个动词，或者是你也可以用 decrease 或是 cut。或是 cut down 或是 cut down on 这两个其实都可以。那还有 lessen 也是表达减少。再来塑胶垃圾呢，我们就用 plastic waste。这个 waste 当名词，它可以表达垃圾啊、废品、废弃物。所以像我们说 household waste 就是家庭垃圾。那如果是 toxic waste 就是表达有毒废弃物。再来 waste 当名词，它还有浪费啊、滥用的意思。有时候我们听到 a waste of time 或是 a waste of money 就是指浪费时间啊、浪费金钱。好，那我们现在看完相关的重点，可以请 Roger 老师帮我们翻译整个句子咯。
And here's the full sentence. As environmental awareness grows, more people are bringing their own shopping bags to reduce plastic waste.
好，那我们来看第二个翻译的句子是：此外，选择可重复使用的产品和尽量减少一次性物品的使用，都是过环保生活的重要步骤。好，那么这个句子的主词是选择可重复使用的产品和尽量减少一次性物品的使用。这边我们就用动名词片语去表达。那么动词的部分就是都是，也就是我们用 be 动词去表达。那么这个句子是在陈述事实，所以我们时态用现在简单式。接着就要请 Roger 老师帮我们讲解第一个重点。
Okay, so here is point A. We're using the word additionally to introduce the next point. Okay, so remember we're talking about plastic bags and people are using plastic bags for various reasons, and we're also talking about being environmentally friendly. So there are many ways in which you can be environmentally friendly. So when we list various points in an essay, when we're trying to make a point or make several points, we have a lot of words in which we can use to introduce the next point. So here we're using the word additionally, but you could also use words like furthermore, in addition, also, moreover, and. So for example, you could say, well, this is point A, blah, 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 and here's point B, blah, 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 additionally, blah, 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 furthermore, blah, 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 and finally, blah, 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 blah.
好，那我们来看第一个要翻译的重点是此外。那我们可以用到 additionally， 或者是用 furthermore、in addition、moreover， 或者像 also、besides 这些都可以。那这些单字啊，或者是片语，它们都是当副词用来表达此外，而且去引出进一步的说明或是相关资讯。那么它们摆在句首的时候，记得要用逗号跟后面的子句隔开来。好，那我们接着来看下一个重点。
And here's point B. It says opt for reusable products. So we're opting for reusable products if we are doing that thing. To opt in this particular case means to choose something. So this is what they want to have. This is what they want to do. This is their choice. They're selecting this thing. They're opting for reusable products. Okay, so if something's reusable, you can use it again and again. If you buy yourself a metal flask, well, that is reusable. But if you get a plastic cup or a paper cup from a restaurant, then that is disposable. It can only be used once, and then you're supposed to throw it away. But here, people are choosing to use reusable products, like bringing their own flask, etc., etc.
好，那我们来看下一个要翻译选择可重复使用的产品。那选择的部分我们就可以用到 opt for， 或者是用 choose 或是 select， 它们都可以表达选择。那可重复使用的这个形容词我们用到 reusable。那这边就补充一下 reuse 它是动词，表达再次使用啊，重复利用。那后面搭配这个 able 的字尾 reusable 就可以表达可重复使用的。还有像 recycle 就是回收，recyclable 就可以表达可回收利用的。好，那我们来看下一个重点。
And here's point C. minimize the use of disposable items. Okay, so again, you're opting for reusable products, and then you want to minimize the use of disposable items. So to minimize means to have the smallest amount of something. We do use the word minimize when we talk about computer programs. If you have several programs open at the same time and you want to concentrate on one particular program, then you minimize the others. You make them very small. They're still running, they're still in your system, but they are small and they're not on the screen anymore, so you can concentrate, say, on the word processor or something like that, whereas you have your web browser minimized so that you can concentrate on your Word document. But here we are minimizing the use of disposable items. We don't want to use them. We want to use them as little as possible. And I did mention the word disposable earlier. Disposable means you can dispose of it, you can get rid of it, and usually this just means to use it one time. Like men, for example, oftentimes use disposable razors, or if we're parents and we have babies, we use disposable diapers.
好，那我们来看看怎么说尽量减少一次性物品的使用，就可以用到 minimize the use of disposable items。那么尽量减少在这边就是把什么减到最小啊，使什么降到最低限度，所以我们这边用到了动词 minimize 来表达。那它的相反词就是 maximize， 可以表达使什么最大化，使升到最高限度。好，那补充一下，我们再翻译尽量减少，其实你也可以直接翻译成 try to reduce 什么什么，可是语义稍微不同，就是 minimize 它是传达比较强的那种意图，要去把什么减到最小。那 try to reduce 则是传达那种努力的态度，尽量试图做到某事这样子。那补充一下，一次性物品我们翻译成 disposable items。那这个 disposable 这个形容词，刚刚 Roger 老师也提到很多次，它就是形容一次性的或者是用完就可以丢弃的。我们其实也可以用 single use items 去表达一次性物品。好，那我们来看下一个重点。
And here's the next point, point D, essential steps towards living an eco-friendly life. So again, we've got different ways to be eco-friendly or to be environmentally friendly. Bring your own plastic shopping bag or opt for reusable products. So these various things that I just mentioned are essential steps towards living an eco-friendly life. Essential just means important. You need to have this. If you want to have an eco-friendly life, you need to be doing these things. Again, bringing your own bags and using your own reusable containers if you get drinks or something like that. And yes, they are essential steps in order to achieve an eco-friendly life, to be environmentally friendly, or 环保, as you say in Chinese.
好，那我们来看看过环保生活的重要步骤。我们首先看到过什么样的生活方式呢？可以用 live 或者是用 lead 这两个动词，然后搭配 a 或 an 加上一个形容词，再加 life。像我们说 live a luxurious life 就是过着奢华的生活 ，lead a quiet life 是过着宁静的生活。那要表达什么什么的重要步骤，可以用 essential steps 或是 important steps 或是 crucial steps toward 或是 towards 加上名词或动名词去表达什么什么的重要步骤。好，那我们现在看完相关的重点，可以请 Roger 老师帮我们翻译整个句子了。
Here is the full sentence. Additionally, opting for reusable products and minimizing the use of disposable items are essential steps towards living an eco-friendly life.
好，那我们进入第二个主题是关于新年决心。那第三个要翻译的句子是：制定新年决心可以帮助我们阐明来年的目标和计划，这能提升我们对整体生活的满意度。那这个句子的主词是制定新年决心，动词是可以帮助。那因为是在陈述事实，我们时态用现在简单式。注意后半句，他说到这能提升我们对整体生活的满意度，这边其实可以用到非限定用法的关系子句。也就是写完前面的句子之后，我们打一个逗号，然后后面用 which 来引导关系子句去做补充说明。那因为是补充说明，所以记得一定要加逗号哦。好，那我们接着要请 Roger 老师帮我们讲解第一个重点。
Here's point A. Setting or making New Year's resolutions. Okay, so a resolution is kind of a promise, a decision that you've made that you want to do something in your life, probably something to improve your life, to learn a new language, to be more friendly to people, it's be a better human being or whatever. And if you want to have those New Year's resolutions, you need to make them, you need to establish them, you need to set them up. So we can say to set your New Year's resolution, but most often we say to make a New Year's resolution, and people may ask ask each other, hey, what's your New Year's resolution? Well, I want to read 5 books every month, for example.
好，那我们来看制定新年决心。这个新年决心呢，我们可以用 New Year's resolutions 来表达。Resolution 就是决心、决定，在这边常常用复数形。那么要表达制定新年决心，这个制定的动词可以用到 set 或者是 make 去表达。那补充一下 ，resolution 它也有决议的意思。有时候我们看新闻，如果你看到 ceasefire resolution， 就是停火决议。那另外这个字还可以指解析度。假设我们说 The camera has a very high resolution 就是说这台相机的解析度很高。那我们接着来看下一个重点。
Here's point B. Clarify our goals and plans for the upcoming year. So again, if you set a New Year's resolution, if you make a New Year's resolution, this can help you clarify your goals. To clarify just means to make something clearer so that you know what you want to accomplish. Usually this is true. If you have an idea of what you want to accomplish, you're more likely to do that thing than if you don't set up this goal. And yes, indeed, you can clarify your goals and your plans for the upcoming year. So you have goals, things you want to accomplish, and you have plans, things you want to do, places you want to go, things you want to achieve, etc., etc.
好，那来看看阐明来年的目标和计划。这边我们用到动词 clarify， 它就是表达阐明或是澄清的意思。那么来年我们可以用到 the upcoming year， 这个 upcoming 就是描述即将发生的、即将到来的。那么来年的我们其实还可以说成像 the coming year、the year ahead， 或者是 the year to come， 或是 next year 都可以。好，那我们来看下一个重点。
And here's point C. Enhance our overall life satisfaction. So here to enhance, along with the words improve or increase or boost, those words just mean to make something larger, to have a larger quantity of that thing, to have a better amount of that thing. So we want to enhance our overall life satisfaction. We want to be more satisfied with our lives and not depressed all the time.
好，那来看看下一个重点是提升我们对整体生活的满意度。这边提升呢，我们可以用到 enhance 或是 boost、increase 或者是 improve 这几个动词都可以表达出那种提升啊、增强啊、增长的那种意思。那么另外我们说这个我们对整体生活的满意度，可以说 our overall life satisfaction。这个整体生活的满意度呢，我们这边用到 overall， 它是形容总的、全面的。那么 satisfaction 就是指满足啊、满意或者是满意度。好，那我们现在看完相关的重点，可以请 Roger 老师帮我们翻译第3个句子了。
And here is the entire sentence. Setting New Year's resolutions can help us clarify our goals and plans for the upcoming year, which can enhance our overall life satisfaction.
好，来看第4个要翻译的句子是：然而，如果我们想增加达成新年决心的可能性，选择具体且可实现的目标就很重要。那因为是在陈述事实，我们时态用现在简单式。好，补充一下，这边要表达如果怎么样怎么样，因为是在描述可能实现的情况，我们用 if 去引导条件句来表示。那接着要请 Roger 老师帮我们讲解第1个重点。
And here's the first point. To increase the likelihood of something happening. Okay, so here, of course, we have the word increase, which means to add to something, to have a larger amount of something. And here we've got the word the likelihood of something. Likelihood just means the possibility of something happening. We've also got the word possibility here. It could increase the chance or it could increase the probability of something happening. You could also say chances as a choice there, but here we're talking about increasing the likelihood of something happening. And so we've got the word however at the beginning of this particular sentence. That means we just mentioned a point, and now we're going to say something that's a little different from the point we just mentioned.
好，那我们来看第1个要翻译的重点是增加什么什么的可能性。那我们可以用 increase the likelihood of something 这样。那么 likelihood 还可以用 possibility 或是 chance 或是 probability 去表达。我们补充一下，其实这个 likelihood 这个名词呢，它是指可能或可能性嘛。那它其实就是由 likely 可能的，然后加上 hood 这个字尾名词字尾表示状态，所以合在一起就可以表达出可能或可能性。好，那我们来看下一个重点。
And here's the next point, specific and attainable goals. So again, if you want to achieve your New Year's resolutions, if you want to accomplish things, then you should choose specific and attainable goals. So if something's specific, it is not vague, it is directly to the point. Yeah, someone hurt me the other day. Well, be specific. What did they do? Well, they hit me in the face. That could be very specific there, but here you need to choose specific goals. They can't be too vague. I want to be really rich this year. Well, that's kind of vague. Everybody wants to be rich. How are you going to do that? So you need to be specific. And of course, you need to be realistic because you want to have attainable goals. I want to be fluent in Japanese by the end of the year. Well, that might be an unrealistic goal there because studying a foreign language, especially Japanese, can be very, very difficult. So if you want to actually be fluent in just 1 year, that's probably not attainable. You probably need 2 or 3 years at least.
好，那我们来看这边要翻译具体且可实现的目标，我们可以用到 specific and attainable goals。那么具体的就是用到 specific， 可实现的我们可以用到一些动词去搭配 able， 所以 attain attainable， achieve achievable。再来 do doable work workable 或者是 realize realizable 这样子。那补充有一个形容词 feasible， 它也可以形容是可行的或是做得到的，也可以在这边使用。那我们来看下一个重点。
And finally, point C is, it is important or crucial or essential to do something or to have something. So here, of course, if you want to achieve those goals, it is very important, it's very crucial to do something else. Okay, so something's important when you really need that thing, and to achieve your resolutions for the year, it is very crucial that you choose very specific and attainable goals.
好，那我们来看最后一个重点是什么什么就很重要。那我们这边提供的句型是 It is important to do something。那其实你也可以用到动名词来开头，变成 doing something is important。那么这个 important 你也可以换成 crucial, essential, vital 等等。好，所以呢，我们补充一下，我们要翻译的句子，你除了用 It's important to do something， 你也可以用动名词开头，所以就会写成 Choosing specific and attainable goals is important， 这样去翻译也可以。好，那我们现在看完相关的重点，可以请 Roger 老师帮我们翻译整个句子咯。
And here is the full sentence. However, if we want to increase the likelihood of achieving our New Year's resolutions, it is important to choose specific and attainable goals. Okay, that brings us to the end of this month's edition of Translation Practice. Hopefully, we've taught you a thing or two about being environmentally friendly by bringing your own plastic bags and using reusable cups and things like that. And also, hopefully, you can achieve your New Year's resolutions this year. Be realistic. From all of us here at All+ Interactive English, my name is Roger.
And I'm Hanny.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.